Okay, we have Coach Nuttal and Abby here to talk to us. Coach, we want to take your initial reaction towards the game and then the questions can follow.
Sure. First of all, welcome. I have to say that I was very impressed with the application, the attitude and the motivation of my team, my players. They stuck to a game plan fairly well, even towards the end of the game, we still were creating some chances. So, of course, there's always little things that you can try to improve upon with a team. But we dominated the game. I don't think the other team really had any clear chance. And we were trying, as you can see, towards the end of the game, trying to create chances, which we did. And the substitutions that we made, that we were trying to be really positive to try to go and get the 3 points. So I have to say, lots of positives about my team.
Yeah, Coach. This is your first time in charge of the team. Last week at the Oak Sports Stadium, your team had a draw. What are some of the things that you picked up today, and you hope to build upon that before we travel Wednesday to Cape Town?
Yeah, I've just said to the players in there that if you compare the performances between last week and this week, I can see good improvement in our performance in terms of ball domination, possession domination, our movement off the ball, and our solidity and being solid when we don't have the ball most of the time. So lots of positives compared with last week, and I think we have to recognise that we've only been working together for a very, very short period of time, a week. So we've had 3 or 4 training sessions, and you can't really push in every training session because you get closer to the next game. So lots of improvements compared with the first game.
Coach, you made 2 changes to the side that started against Inter last week Monday. Yeah. What influenced this decision?
My influence in my decision was that they played 3 in the midfield. Okay, and Alex, Alex is a striker, so it's not natural for Alex to play in the midfield. So it's a little bit unfair on him to expect him to be doing that job every time, and especially when we have midfield players in the squad. And otherwise we would have been 2 against 3. Yeah, because of the way they play 25 drops. There's a 29 and there's a 7. So 25 drops. If you can nobody pick him up, he could control the game. So we managed to fix that. So that's the reason for that change and the change in the structure. Satisfied with that.
Coach,
yes.
Are you okay with the materials you have to come? Are you okay with the materials you have to come in terms of players?
The players?
Yes, and secondly...
I'll ask one answer at a time. Yes, I'm still assessing the players, I'm still looking at what they can give. Some of the players I've not seen in 90 minutes or in a game. So, it's still early days for that. But from what I've seen so far, absolutely.
2 games you've witnessed. One, you're looking for my first. Second game you were in charge.
Yeah.
What's your assessment of the Ghana Premier League?
It's a very tough league. Absolutely, both from a physical point of view. The standard amongst the players is good. From 1 to 11 in both teams, you've got good players. And you can see how the league finished last season, between the top team and the team that got relegated. The differences between the teams in terms of points was small. So that shows it's a competitive league.
Coach,
I know that's 3 questions.
A team like Asofo is known to be winning matches. 2 matches gone, you have dropped 4 points. Yeah. Would you say there is a little bit of pressure on you?
No, I never feel pressure. If you'd have been at the press conference, let me finish. If you'd have been at the press conference during the week, I don't feel pressure. What I see are challenges and opportunities to improve individuals in a team. I don't see pressure. With respect, there's bigger things in life that bring pressure. Okay, this is a challenge. It's a good challenge. It's a challenge I'm really, really enjoying. Yeah, and we move forward from there.
Coach, just
First game at home.
I don't know. You've asked 2 questions.
Coach.
It was your first game at home. How would you describe it?
Good, supportive. Yeah, of course the fans, they want us to win. You know, they want us to go and attack all the time. But they understand. I'm sure there's 22 players on a pitch. You know, there's lots of variables that can influence and factors that can influence performance. And they were encouraging. They're what I expect from fans.
Coach, how do you rate the performance of the opponent that you play with today?
They started fairly brightly. They started fairly brightly, but once we got to grips with 1 or 2 things, we dominated possession and they weren't a threat.
Coach, you often lost the ball easily or misplaced passes in the midfield. In the game you played against Midiama today, what was that problem?
Well,
there were so many misplaced passes.
Well, I don't think that's a bit unfair. That's a bit unfair. There was if you look at it, there was lots of very good passes. There was lots of good retention of the ball. There was lots of good possession. There was lots of good passing and moving. But of course, we're all human beings. So sometimes we'll make mistakes. That's what happens.
Coach, do you think it's good to buy players before bringing a manager to manage them? Do you think it's good to buy players before manager can be a manager?
Well, I think to answer that question, I've never been in Ghana before. Okay, so even if I had come earlier, yeah, I would still be looking for the recommendations and the support and going on the judgment of the club in terms of recruitment of players, because I don't know any players in Ghana. So I'm trusting the judgment of the club, and from what I can see, yeah, I'm happy with their judgment.
So if I to who should be blamed?
Okay, thank you.